Think about the last time you walked into a busy restaurant and asked for a table for one. Did you feel that slight awkwardness as the hostess looked behind you, expecting a second person? Or maybe you noticed the sympathetic glances from a nearby couple who assumed you'd been stood up. Society has a strange way of looking at the solo diner with a bit of pity, as if eating alone is a sign of social failure. But what if I told you that while others seek constant company just to feel secure, your ability to find clarity at a table for one is actually a sign of a rare intellectual independence? Psychology suggests this isn't about being antisocial. It's actually a marker of a highly specialized mindset that most people simply haven't developed yet. Here, we explore the hidden psychology behind your everyday emotions and behaviors to help you understand the why behind who you are. Today, we're diving into a persona I call the Solitude Specialist. If you're someone who genuinely prefers your own company during a meal, you aren't just different. You likely possess specific high intelligence traits that allow you to thrive where others feel anxious. We're going to break down the 4 rare mindsets found in people who choose solitude and why this habit might be your biggest psychological advantage. The first mindset is what we call superior cognitive processing. For most people, a meal is a social event meant to drown out the silence. But for a deep thinker, silence isn't empty, it's full of information. When you eat alone, you're removing what psychologists call social noise. If you have a high IQ or polymath brain, your mind is constantly connecting dots and solving problems in the background. Trying to maintain small talk while your brain is trying to process a complex idea is like trying to run 2 heavy programs on a laptop at once. It slows everything down. By choosing to eat alone, you're allowing your brain to enter a state of deep flow. You aren't being rude. You're simply giving your high-speed processor the bandwidth it needs to function at its best. The second mindset involves rare autonomy traits. Most people rely on a social mirror to enjoy an experience. They need someone else to agree the food is good or the atmosphere is nice to feel correct in their opinion. If you enjoy eating alone, you've broken that dependency. You have a rare form of emotional self-sufficiency often found in those who are black sheep or who raised themselves. You don't need external validation to define your reality. This mindset is incredibly powerful because it means your happiness isn't on layaway with other people. You've mastered the art of being society's biggest threat. Someone who is completely comfortable in their own skin and doesn't need a crowd to feel significant. The third mindset is the observational advantage. There's a psychological concept that the quietest person in the room is often the one seeing the most. When you're part of a group, 90% of your energy is focused inward on the group's dynamics. Who's talking, who's listening, and how you're being perceived. But when you're the solitude specialist at a corner table, your energy is turned outward. You practicing high-level pattern recognition. You're noticing the micro-expressions of the staff, the body language of other diners, and the overall vibe of the environment. This high mindset trait allows you to gather data and insights about human behavior that others are too distracted to ever see. Finally, there's the mindset of strategic energy allocation. People with unique portfolio mindsets often view their time and social energy as their most valuable currency. You realize that not every meal needs to be an energy exchange. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is unplug from the grid of social expectations. While others might see you as lonely, you're actually practicing elite mental maintenance. You're avoiding the 9 to 5 grind of social performance, so that when you do engage with the world, you're doing it with a full battery and a clear head. It's not that you can't socialize, it's that you're wise enough to know when you shouldn't. So the next time you find yourself enjoying a quiet meal alone, don't look at your phone to appear busy. Lean into the silence. You practicing a rare form of mental independence that most people will never understand. If this description felt like it was written specifically for you, let me know in the comments. Do you prefer eating alone, and what do you think about during those quiet moments? If you found this insight helpful, make sure to subscribe and join our community of deep thinkers. We're here to help you uncover the rare gifts hidden in your everyday habits. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.